gentlemen, welcome. I haven't done one of these in a while. I've been doing a whole lot of live streaming, but not a whole lot of travel vlogging. But I realize, it's a little weird to do travel vlogs in the US because I'm from the US. So I kind of I guess I'm used to things. But I also realize maybe people will find it cool. Who knows? And so, I've been itching to make a video. I don't have my vlog camera, so initially I was thinking oh, I can't film. I don't have my camera. But then I realized wait, I have a phone, man. That's how I did it for months. I gotta run it back, just like that, man. So here we are. I am here in Oakland, California, at a lake called Lake Merritt. It's a beautiful lake. Let me give you guys a little peek here. And I just figured I'll take a nice little stroll. Nice little stroll around the park. I'm definitely not the only one to do so. There's a lot of people taking a nice little evening stroll. But let's join them. Let's see what there is to see out here. And yeah, come along. Strangely enough, I feel more nervous and anxious vlogging in the US than I did in other countries that I had very little familiarity with. I guess part of that is when I'm vlogging in other countries, a lot of people don't speak English, so no one has a clue what I'm saying a lot of the time. So that helps me feel a little more comfortable. But now everyone can hear me, everyone can see me, and people also very much value their privacy in the United States of America. So I don't know. I don't want to step on any toes, but I probably won't. But we'll see, man. We'll see. You never know. It's my Mexican audience, if that picks up on the audio. If you know, you know. It's a Mexican song, one that you hear a lot at parties and stuff. But yeah, looks like there's some guy practicing the accordion over there, which is pretty cool. From what my brother tells me, there's a whole lot of activity here at the lake, pretty often, or in the evening, and pretty often. Oh my gosh, these little duckies! Check it out. I guess they're geese. I think they thought I had food for them, but they realized I don't. Tragic. Actually, do have food. Actually, I guess I could throw them a cracker. Well, I've heard that geese, you're supposed to feed them corn and shit. I do have a bunch of random food in here. For myself, though, a lot of camping food and stuff I want to get through. Oh, they're coming back. They definitely want some. Can I give them crackers? I hope so. I'm gonna give them one. If I'm not supposed to, I'm sorry. Alright, just a couple little pieces. Can't be bad for them. Duckies. Oh. Oh no. The wind, bruh. I don't know where the other one went. Hey. I don't know if they want it, but let's see. Oh, they're racing for it. Boom. Boom. Sorry guys. Only 2 pieces. Alright, let's keep going. Oh my gosh, there's some hype. There's some hype going around. Someone cutting across the park on an ATV. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, this is honestly the main attraction right here. Might even end the vlog after this. Jesus. Not this, but I just saw this. There's a lot of poop. Oh, there's my finger. A lot of poop on the ground, man. These things are everywhere. Check it out. Boom. It's a whole army of them, man. And they're all roaming in that direction, heading to the mayor's house. Just kidding. I don't know whose house that is. But boom, a whole lot of geese, man. They look kind of tasty. There's a little binoculars. Let's see if I can give you guys a peek. Boop. Oh, that kind of works. But yeah, there's a nice little island over there. I really like it. I've told my brother this, but I used to play a game called Age of Empires, and I feel like these islands remind me of like the exposure is really bad, but I feel like the islands really remind me of like the generated landscapes. I mean, it's like a 2D game, kind of. I don't know how to explain it. I'm butchering it, but it just reminds me of like an island that would be generated in the game or something. Really, I don't know, really calm, really peaceful, really like archaic looking. Yeah. I don't know if they want food or if they want to attack me, but these things are pretty big, man. A closer look. I feel like it looks pretty cool, nice and peaceful over there. Man, it's really weird to be vlogging again. I feel a little bit of that like anxiety that I'm like talking too much, or that this video has gone on for too long and no one will watch, but who cares, man? It's okay. I accept how I feel, but I believe that no matter what comes with this, it's fun, I'm enjoying it, so we'll see what happens then. But here we have a whole lot of geese and like bird descriptors and pictures. Let me show you guys. They just start repeating. This looks new though. Oh, looks pretty sick. Tells you where they're from. Some information about them. I'm no bird enthusiast though, so I'll skip out on that part. You know, it's interesting because I feel like if I just came walking on my own, I probably wouldn't have noticed a lot of these things. A lot of them probably, but I feel like filming things in the perspective of like, okay, like if someone has never been here before, what might be interesting to them? What might catch their attention? And I feel like I just experience things in a whole different way like that. For example, these trash cans are in like multiple languages. Check it out. Not Vietnamese, I think. Shout out Nhan if she's out there. Chinese. Not sure what it says. I know this is, I think, Gongyuan Park. Actually, it might just be Gong something. Public. And then English. And of course, Spanish. I think these are rentable boats. I think I saw people sailing in them earlier today. Looks closed at this point. Man, I'm thinking, now that I see how big this lake is, I don't know if I can make it all the way around. It's a long way, man. So, I might turn back and go the other way. But you know, I did want to mention one thing. You know, last time I was in Oakland, it was a long time ago, maybe like 6 months. I guess, I don't know, it's all relative, but something that I've noticed this time around is that there's so many people from all over the world, you know? That's kind of like a common thing in a lot of America, particularly like the big cities. But, you know, this time around I realized like just how extensive it is. Doji. Like there's like African Americans, and there's like people actually from Africa, like West Africa, Eritrea, Ethiopia, And then of course like Chinese, Cantonese, Japanese, Vietnamese, Indian, Malay maybe? I don't know. A whole lot of places, man. Mexican, of course. So that just kind of caught my attention. But yeah. Alright. Feeling a little nervous, a little anxious, you know? It's the first time I've done this in a long time. And I think there's still some of that fear kicking in of like, oh, like I'm filming too long, I'm talking too much, I'm this, I'm that, people aren't gonna watch, people aren't gonna blah blah blah. Which all ties into some fears I've been tackling for the past few months. Fear of criticism, fear of judgment, fear of failure. And so it's interesting that it's still kind of kicking in, you know? I guess it's been a minute. I think if I do a lot of these, which I plan to, I'll get back in the rhythm of it and not worry so much. But yeah, you know, I like to be honest, I like to be open, and certainly some feelings popping up. Another thing I worry about is like with editing. You know, I feel like everyone says like, oh, attention span's going down, blah blah blah, like no one's gonna watch, blah blah blah. You have to like make your videos super edited, super short. Kids only have a 15-second attention span, blah blah. You know? And you know, it's probably true, but I don't know, I feel like falling into that and like, you know, editing my sentences so that it's just word to word to word, no pauses, no breaks, no nothing, you know? I feel like we get too used to like not the real way people speak, you know? Like there's so many videos where like it's so crisp, and like I feel like it kind of creates this false perception that like people can just talk nonstop. Not maybe that, but like people can like talk like perfectly really and just keep going, and like I don't know, when I used to edit my videos I would like, it's such a headache too, I just don't want to do it. So I'm gonna leave this raw. Whether people watch or not, that's the real question, man. But you know, I'd rather leave it raw and attract those people who want to watch it raw and who don't care too much, and help them increase their attention span, as opposed to making it super cut, super short, super edited, and gearing it towards people whose attention spans are really low and are just getting lower, you know? So, yeah. Yeah, you know, man? You know, dude? It's weird, you know, I used to do videos like this all the time where all I did was just voice my thoughts out loud. And it's gotten way easier. I've gotten super good at it, I feel. But you know, I still feel like there's still some of that in the back of my head, like fear, like, oh, like I'm talking too much. This isn't even about this place anymore. It's about my thoughts and me and blah, blah, blah. But it has to be, man. I can't be making excellent videos if I don't take care of myself and my own mental health and my own ability to feel in sync and comfortable with making videos. So, sorry, not sorry. You know, I also love to ramble, so maybe I'll be a travel vlogger who sits down and rambles for a long time. Who knows, man? Who knows? But anyways, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Curious what'll happen. I haven't posted a video in like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, ever since I started doing live streaming, which is all I've really done. So we'll see what happens. Very few edits, very few cuts. I don't know if anyone's curious, but the way I film these is like I only press record when I'm ready to like record something. I think a lot of people might just keep the camera rolling, but I ain't trying to edit shit, man. I want it crisp and clean, and I want to stay present. I want my ability to experience the place to not be too affected. So that's how I do it. Just boom, boom, boom. Whenever I want to say something or whenever I want to show something. I feel like it works. I feel like it works for me. I feel like it's nice. Who knows? I think that's what matters. If I like it, if I enjoy it, if I'm passionate about it, if I'm fulfilled by it, that will allow me to create my best work, my most resonant work for others, and allow others to resonate with me at my truest, most authentic form. But anyways, half of this video is probably me talking now. But that's okay. That's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up, make my way home, eat some food. Got some tooth problems, so I'm gonna make a huge bowl of oatmeal and enjoy that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have no clue if you will or you won't. What does it matter? It doesn't matter. I enjoyed it. That's what matters. Take care. Peace.